everybody, Bonnie here. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't, so I am now. I hope everybody's doing great. We are all healthy, thank goodness, and the girls are outside playing, making their own personal snowballs, which are huge. They're like the base of a humongous snowman. They can barely push them. It's about 38 degrees, which seems tropical, and we have blue skies and sun, and I want to say summer's on the way, but I know it's not because we haven't even hit March yet. Yeah, I did get to crochet this weekend and some this morning actually. I finished, well, it's not finished, but I used up the rest of It's Honey Bernat Super Value, the granny square blanket that I had started just because I felt like doing a granny square. The middle of it is a Bernat Pop, and I don't remember the color, but I think it's in one of the other videos. And then the brown, this is the honey color. It's not big enough for a blanket yet. I mean, I guess it could be a baby blanket, but I lost a yarn chicken because, like, almost. I needed 1.5 clusters here. One and then a half one to finish the corner with the 2 chains. And I ran out. I wasn't going to tear out all the way around it though. I think I was going to do a lighter color, a little bit lighter than this here, but it didn't look right. So I grabbed, it's in my bag here, it's got a string on it, of course, navy blue. I think that'll look pretty good. Let's see, all the colors here. Navy blue in there. And I know there's a gray in the middle. And I also have a really dark navy blue, this one. And it's really dark. And there's like a string in it too. Oh, strings. So it's a lot darker than this one. And I don't know if I'm going to add both, but I definitely think the lighter of the navy blues, which I'm guessing is Red Heart. It feels like it is. This one you guys can see obviously what kind that is. And it is called Navy. So I'm going to keep going around and around in the Great Granny square. I just have them in this bag here that I made. Looks like triples and doubles and half doubles. Just made it up out of a Karen Big Cake that I had left over from Nick's sweater. That he's actually wearing, and it might be in the laundry. Okay, that granny square is a shrug that I made and I absolutely hate it. I got it out of my closet today just to see in case if I wanted to wear it. No, I don't want to wear it. But it's covering up like 4 loads of laundry that I need to fold, and I think Nick's sweater is in, I don't know, I'm not gonna dig. So I got that kind of finished. I finished off the color I was working on anyways. And I did finish the latest square from Jada and Stitches. It's in my strawberry shortcake bag. It looks like a dress. It wasn't supposed to. This is when I was just doing whatever I wanted, and I just kind of decreased a little tight there, but that's okay. That's the yucky square that did not turn out. Okay, so this is the square that I had made. That's the January one. This is for the patchwork quilt, the 2020 calendar blanket make along. And this is the one that I made actually this morning. And yeah, like the yarn has that little color in it. I noticed it when I was crocheting. I kind of like it, gives it some personality. So those are the 2 squares that I have. The center, the colors that I'm using in the middle is Karen Big Cake's Cherry Cake, and then the border, the darker pink, is the Pound of Love in Bubblegum. I am cutting up the Karen Big Cake to get whatever colors I want, so I've got random little balls of Karen Cake in here. So I got the February square done for Jada and Stitches. And yeah, this is my ugly one. Remember that one? That just did not look right, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Okay. Then I started this awesome pattern from Ella, and No Catchy Name Crochet. The cozy on the bottom there, so cute. And I was just grabbing my scrap yarn. I haven't done a lot of it yet. Like this, and here's the white and the green. And then I have this orange. And I have the darker green that I'm using for the hat. I'm guessing it's, I think these two are Super Saver. I don't know. This is Dollar Store white yarn. This is Caron Simply Soft. And I solved a mystery. I'll show you what I made first. So I have a little hat made. It's so cute. And I have a no-faced leprechaun. That's how far I am so far in the pattern. Which I think is kind of cute even without the face. But oh my goodness, I can't wait to make that nose. It looks so cute. This morning I was actually working on this. And I tend to crochet tightly when I make amigurumis or appliques just so that you can't see through it. Holy tightness, Batman. This was the head that I was making originally, and this is the one that I like a lot better. This is super tight, and see those holes? Like, I can see light through them. I know you can't, but my hand was hurting, and I was like jabbing the hook in. It was not fun until I thought, you know, light bulb goes off when I'm at the last round. Maybe I'm crocheting too tight. Maybe I should just crochet loose and see what happens. So the one around the edge is very loose, but the tight, like, oh, it's so tight. So I just crocheted extremely, what I thought was extremely loose, but it's not, and it's so much better. It does not have the holes that this one does. You can kind of see the holes. And this one obviously is a little bit smaller because it's so tight. Well, that's because it's with Caron Simply Soft, which I'm not really in love with this kind of yarn. It splits for me a lot. And the reason I'm using it in the leprechaun is because I have it. It's just what I have. I bought this for those golden girls that have been in hibernation for like 2 years. Because I got really frustrated when I was making Dorothy's hand. I just couldn't do it. The yarn was splitting. My needle, my crochet hook wasn't going in the right way. Well, you know why? Probably because I was crocheting it way too tight. And I don't know why it took 2 years for that light bulb to go off when I figured it out with this, but I was just like, that's the problem. So I'm going to start those all over again. I did have Dorothy's head done, and yeah. I should grab those real quick. Let's see what I have done. Okay, I'm back. So I grabbed them. This, I love this bag. This is, I actually won it. It's like the first time I've ever won anything. The only time I've ever won anything from Ella. I love this bag. So this is where my golden girls are hibernating. And I had originally bought, there's more Caron Super Simply Soft. Because I bought the yarn that the pattern called for. It's by Allison Hoffman. She has since taken the pattern down. I had bought it off Etsy. I heard she's redoing the pattern. I don't know for sure. But anyways, I know I've got some. Okay, there she is. This is what I had done. Dorothy, she's white yarn, sorry. And then this is like her collar, I think. It was okay making, oh my goodness, I definitely need to redo this. She's got like, she's got a tumor coming out of her neck. Anyways, her arm, which I don't even think do I have it anymore? Oh, I do. I do. Oh my goodness, and here's another head that I had started, which is so tight. Okay, but anyway, this was her hand. So this is her head, and this is how big her hand was. And I could not get that thumb right, and I think it was because I was, yeah. Anyway, thank you, Ella, for making this jar cozy pattern so that I could make it, and the light bulb would go off for these wonderful golden girls that I need to make. Yeah, now I have a really big mess on the table. Whatever. So that's a work in progress. Lots of works in progress. And then for the Granny Square Season of the Granny, like the official thing I'm making for the Season of the Granny, because I got bit by the Granny Square bug. That's not in that bag. It's in that bag that I already showed you. I need to slow down. I need to have a coffee to calm down. Anyways, I don't have a craft room. Some of you who have been around know that I just keep my yarn in the living room. And I got this basket on clearance, and this, there goes one. But my purples, except for this, is obviously blue. And this is like an icy color, and they're all different types of yarn. But I want to make a granny shawl using all those different types of yarn, and then it'll be textured and interesting. So this is what's going to be my official season of the granny, which I have not started yet because I want to finish a few other things first. We'll see. Yeah, I have a big mess on the table. I finally took down my Valentine's decorations, and I keep finding some that I forgot. Yesterday, I don't have very many St. Patty's Day ones. I have a few more of those little tiny green, they're sparkly, you can't really tell, shamrocks, which are in the kitchen on the cabinets, and that's about it. Oh, I have a sign, like one of those wooden signs that says Pinchy Pinchy, and something about a four-leaf clover too. So I really need more St. Patrick's Day decorations. I don't have a St. Patty's Day table runner either. I was thinking I need to make one of those because the table runner I have on now is snowflakes that I bought at Dollar General on clearance. And the reason I have a table runner is because our table is like a hand-me-down table, and it's got these, they're not bubbles, but they're kind of bubbles in like the fake wood. And they're right in the middle of the table. And then plus when there's something hot, I just put it on the table runner. So I gotta make sure it's cotton that I make it out of. Oh, I have a table runner. Oh my, do you guys, some of you might remember when I wore a table runner. I should get that out. And I think it's a neutral color. And that could work for my March St. Patrick's Day table runner, that I don't have to make one. That might be my Throwback Thursday. This Thursday will be the vintage crochet, where I was a table runner fashionista. It was a crazy video. And this one's turning out to be one too. I'm just happy to be feeling normal again. I have a tiny little itty bitty runny nose, but it's really non-existent. So I think I'm gonna make myself a cup of coffee and put away all of these things. I hope you guys are having fun, whatever you guys are doing, whatever you guys are crocheting, and I will see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye, everybody.